Alright, hey there everyone and welcome back to Archaeus Streams, where I'm terrible but no one's watching, so who really cares? There's the alert, and here we go. Alright, last time we finished up Gorgoroth. No, that's a total lie. Last time we finished off the Zog quests, not Nurnin. What was her name? Oh, now I feel bad. She was a very nice person. The Karnan quests. Last time we finished off the Karnan quests. And let's quickly check out what's Savages and Nurnin, Graug minus Norgal, Graug and Nurnin. None of those are gonna happen. Great job, team. So, as you can see, we've actually been making decent progress to actually completing this game against all odds and against my own incompetence. So today what we're gonna try to do is finish up Gorgoroth, which will capture us the last area that's available. Maybe one will open up in the next chapter, act, who knows? And theoretically this will also unlock the last tutorial quest, so we'll be able to finish off that. And hopefully, if we're productive, we'll be able to do all of that today. The thing about Gorgoroth is that we actually haven't dealt with any of the captains of that assault. So it will be, it might legitimately take like all of today's session. And that was me just having a very bad time navigating all of those menus. Which quest was over here? Wait. Which is... I don't like this game. It keeps tricking me and I don't know what the actual main plot is. It's very upsetting. Okay, so I want to see the army. Okay, so these are the guys we're going to want to take down. So we're going to make all of their peeps spies. And most of their people are spies. So there's this guy. Oh, also, I'm a high enough level to actually dominate these people? I think I am now. That's actually nice. So I can actually add them to my army instead of just murdering them, which is fantastic. Alright, so we can either do this guy or do these two guys who both have quests associated with them. So I guess we'll do that first. Oh, and they're warmongering each other. So I guess that'll allow us to deal with both of them simultaneously, which will be convenient. Actually, if that resolves both of them simultaneously, I should probably do this guy first. Because then I'll do that guy. Oh, please don't take... No! Oh, goodness. I wanted to go back to the map. I'm the worst. Okay, so that guy's the quest. Is he marked here at all? He is not. He'll probably be marked there as soon as I fast travel there. So let's fast travel here, because I think he's most likely to end up around there, probably? Who knows? Just want to make sure this captured my voice, and it is! Good job, team, we did it. Okay. Okay, so this is Nakra Stone Skin. So since it's right here, if I actually control both of his bodyguards, I control all of his bodyguards. Okay. Sure. So yeah, let's do this guy then. Fear of execution, damage of executions. Since I have all three of his bodyguards, he's probably gonna get knocked down to low health really quickly. And there's something I wanted to do first, but I forgot about it. Kegel Rider, SS Tank, arrow proof, that's good. So he's air proof and poison proof. That's all I need to keep track of, really. Cool, cool, cool. And I want to swap out this ability to get good gems again. Those good gems. In a couple sessions, we're probably going to be doing In a couple sessions, we're probably going to be doing some other stuff. The fight pits to level up my orcs in preparation for the defense missions. But I don't think that's super important right now. Oh my gosh. Sweet, sweet treasure. Oh no. Screw you, to the quest. Oh, but there's 2 treasure guys over there. Yeah! Treasure, 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 treasure. Nope, I wanted to do an execute, and I totally failed at it, because I'm not, like, oh, you can't execute those guys? That's a fun twist. Ooh, time for a little bit of health. They all know I'm there, so I can't execute, can I? I just wanted your sweet, sweet treasure. Oh yeah, a square green gem. All worth. Great, great, great. Okay. So quick check to see if I can upgrade gems, because why not? That's not what I wanted to do at all. All right. Okay, so I recently found out that these apparently have the legendary stuff, apparently repeatedly get quests in order to, so that they can continually level up. So I should actually prioritize completing these upgrade quests. So first of all, in order to do that, I need to figure out, not this. What am I doing? 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 I am... Okay, so this guy is a Warmonger tank who's level 36. So if I have any items that Slayer, Mystic Tribe... I said Warmonger tank, right? Oh, jeez. Sure, let's use a terrible, terrible sword. Oh, no. Sure, let's do this. I'm gonna die. This is a terrible idea, guys. And this is Warmonger 2. Okay, let's do this, team. This is a terrible idea. Like, blatantly a terrible idea, but we're doing it. Theoretically, this will upgrade 4 pieces of armor at the same time if we dominate this guy. And he's immune to poison and arrows. hopefully I can just hopefully my guys will knock him down to really low health, and I can just
Looks like we found our entertainment for the day.
and I can just range dominate him.
Say goodnight, boss.
And he's arrow proof.
Time to blow up. Alright, no more of that.
I don't know, a lot of things just happened.
No one turns my orcs. I will kill you all. Lure 'em in, no time to show some discipline around here. I knew you had a sadistic streak. Die! Seen that one already, mate.
Yes, 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 yes! And the gem levels up to level 41, so hopefully that triggers the thing.
Very well.
Yes! Team, we actually did something competent. I'm proud of us. I'm very proud of us. Okay, there's two treasure boys right over there. So, first of all, okay, so first of all, switch this back to our competent gear. Next time we're recruiting someone, we'll check what gear can be upgraded as well. I could be looking at special abilities, but who cares? Yeah, so these don't level up, these just get unlock an ability, so I don't really care that much about that. Oh, this is level 40 now, so it's not actually that bad compared to anything. I actually like this better. The dominating recovers more health. Ruin the machine. It says I have 2 of the set. Oh, are these of war? Okay, so this is the of war set. Oh, those treasure guys are underground? Okay, I need a ditch before my followers die. Because I don't want my followers to die. And again, I think all these guys are underground. I'll kill that guy. Get this guy for health. Don't care about Caragor. Don't care about that money, really. Okay, so on to actual quests. Okay, so I want to do this guy, but I don't know where he is. But he's paired with the war chief. But I already have one of the guys. Okay, so I just want to do this mission. Warmonger Berserker, Warmonger Assassin. Okay, so very quickly. He's not level 40, so that won't trigger. No, he's not level 40, so that won't trigger. Marksman 20. Marksman 20, Dark 20. Beastmaster 20. Are either Marksman, Dark, or Beastmaster? Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so we're just gonna go and deal with these guys then. That's not where I'm going. Where am I going? Where's this quest? Why am I so lost? Oh yeah, it's here. I'm blind, guys. I'm just like so blind. Oh yes, treasure. That's definitely the person I wanted to kill.
This'll hurt.
Those sweet, sweet gems. Okay. It's already selected on my map. Just need to go over there. None of these guys have those sweet dollar bills. I think all these cave systems connect, so it shouldn't be too bad. There's one treasure guy in there. I'm not sure it's worth. I'm gonna get this treasure guy because he's right there. Oh, what a burn. I mean, to climb up this thing. Will it ever work? Who knows? Is this crate unclimbable? That's very curious. I should have dominated that guy for the health. Oh well. We all make mistakes. Oh no, he's way up there. Oh, come on. Boop-a-doop-a-doop, 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 boop. I haven't done one of these in forever. Okay. So I want the assassin because he's a higher level, so he'll just be more useful to me. Beast fodder, exhaustion, damage turns attack, damage by fire. King of savages, agile, he's an assassin, so no last chance, great by range by cowards. Immune to poison doesn't really matter. Terrified of brutality, so I'm vulnerable to stealth, fear execution, dazed by stealth. So if I want to kill him, means I can just stealth kill him. Cool, cool, cool. Erase my mortal wounds, though. He's arrow proof. Okay, sure. These guys aren't too high a level, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, look, that guy halfway in a crate.
Do you know what we're guarding? No. That's because you don't need to know. Just guard it. I say we go over there, snatch up those supplies, and stick some maggot holes into the globs guarding them. Hello?
Maybe I should just fire all of them. Ooh, a green gem already. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Don't let it burn you.
This went very well.
Got anyone you want. Away I go.
Look at that cool roll.
I'm gonna make you scream.
Oh no, almost dead. No, I didn't mean to do that against him. There we go. And he's arrow proof.
The sweetest scent of your blood. Pull your lungs out. Come on, talk. I like to.
Did I just kill him accidentally? Oh well. He wasn't that powerful. Okay, I should pick up some arrows. Okay, full focus, full wrath. I should probably go over and do that guy. Orc Warmaster. Okay, so he won't be bumped. So he's a Warmonger Slayer. I don't think I have any quest for either of those. Damage by stealth attacks, damage for executions. So he just does a ton of damage. Enraged by undead. Fireproof, poisonproof, beastproof. Okay, so he's resistant to pretty much every elemental thing. And I don't really use beast, so it's not that big a deal. Bork Warmaster. Let's make sure that I have all of his guys down pat. Yep, I have both of his guys, so we can just do him pretty straightforwardly. This isn't going to be any good. Okay, so there's a Cold Treasure guy. That guy's a little bit annoying to get. That guy's a little bit more open. Yeah, he's too much of a bother. He'll draw the attention, even though I'll be moving into the quest. I don't really feel like dealing with him. Good job, you finally climbed it. This guy by himself. Nah. Oh, but he's on the other side of the quest, so I kind of want to go and kill him and then jump back. Those quests tend to reset things. There we go. Oh, I love those sweet, sweet gems. Is it above me? No, it's not. It's not above me at all. What is happening? You're doing a lot of things. Okay. Again, just he's immune to all elemental stuff.
Over here! You'd have to be a fool to wander around Mordor all alone.
But he's vulnerable to arrows, which is good.
Mordor will have one fewer fool.
Surprise, boss! You will
Remember when I used to not pin and things? Because I didn't think it was that useful. I guess in Shadow of Mordor it wasn't that useful. But it's super useful now. I've almost leveled up. I don't think there's any, like, he is bodyguarding. I can't do anything to him until he's there. He's fully blah, and he's fully blah. So yeah, so I can just go for either of these guys. I'll go for this guy last, I guess, because he might be the hardest. Yeah, so this guy's a warmonger, which I think I have some gear that'll upgrade if I recruit another warmonger. Yeah. Everything's going great. Okay. I should have paid more attention. Okay, he is a cursed warmonger commander. Ooh, and this would get me the third of war set, I think. Do I have any of the other of wars? No, just Bright Lords and Bright Lords. And there's a pin ability that lets me pin. Pin affects Olakai and beasts, which I want because this guy is an Olakai. I think this is the closest fast travel point. I hate these two Karagor. They're just there. They just make it take slightly longer to get across. Oh, admittedly, I'm not even really heading in their direction, so it's not really fair. Okay, I'll get that one treasure guy on top of the place, and I'll jump in and do the mission. And hopefully get some sweet, sweet armor. Sweet, sweet gems! Whoa, that was... Whoop!
This war chief believes he has us where he wants us. Let us show him the error of his ways.
Aerial ranged kills. I don't think I decreased my focus, so that shouldn't be that bad.
Men could never settle this place. That's tougher than they are.
Yep, my sweet, sweet aerial ranged kills, which I'm so good at. Okay, so I need to pick up some more arrows. I'll probably... Where are these arrows? They're just gonna be on the other side of this. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I just need to walk across. It's not worth risking the mission for one treasure guy. Okay, so I just need to walk into the middle of this place, right? Might as well dominate one of these guys while I'm going in. Okay, so hopefully I can get to him in time and dominate him, because that was... Oh, because he's down. Yes!
The Bright Lord is your master. Yes, I be your chosen. Right away.
You won't sneak.
He's down there. Oh yeah, these sweet, sweet gems!
Just us.
Oh no, I'm on fire. Okay, I need to upgrade my equipment. Okay, first of all, skill enhancements. This goes back to scaring people. This mighty shot ability that I literally forget that I ever owned can now do other things. Did this just become my best weapon? Focus for recovery per kill. More focus, whereas more health per domination. So yeah, it's going pretty well. And when I'm doing my next quest, I will check to see if any of the upgrades help at all. Yes. Like I care. I'm in it for the dollar bills. Dollar bills, baby. I changed the tone of that because I didn't want to be too close to a certain other person. I just want to like do something. Oh no, I took damage. I guess in that case, I'm going towards the edge of the city.
Time to crush you! How did he just appear?
Thanks for the health, bro! That was not a jump. Okay, so which one of these do I want to do next? I say as I calmly sit upon my tower. Okay. So when I recruit these guys, I don't actually... Oh no, I am getting them. They are included in my army. They're just taken down from that little thing. Okay, so that's that. We have a feral tank, who's one guy we have, so sure, let's do that guy. He's a feral tank, so let's see if there's any items that would help us with this, or that can be improved by it. Feral tank, feral tank, feral tank. Oh, tank that is 40 or higher. And it's the Bright Lord set, so that'll hopefully be useful. Yeah, so none of the rings we're going to be able to do for a while. Killing his warriors while mounted on a Caragor. Okay. He's damage exchange with 5 damage of stealth. Dazed by stealth, fear of poison, gang of defenders. arrow-proof and beast-proof. So the pinning thing won't matter anyway, and he's beast-proof. So mostly just attack him and use fire. He's a game of defenders. Are there gonna be Oleg High defenders? Is this guy an Oleg High? Am I being offensive?
Mounted, we will carve through the war chief's forces. Speed is our ally, and his doom.
Ooh, so I want to do mounted stealth kills.
When the men of Gondor come, I will slaughter everyone I face.
Anything other than miles of rat truck around here?
Okay, so those are the categories I'm supposed to go to, so I literally went to the wrong side of the town. Great.
Our warriors are tougher than you talk.
Okay, so I have to stealth kill some people.
Man swine, let's get you on solid ground, and then we'll see how you really fight. I see the right cow.
Okay, step one. Get the stealth kills for the silly, terrible gem reward, which isn't even really worth the stealth kills. That was not what I was expecting, but sure. Wait, where's... No, that's the categories broken. Oh! That counted as all of those kills. Cool.
Fear the bright lord.
He's... I thought that ring on the right side of his face was another eye, and I was really thrown off. Don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him, just...
You've ended one fight and begun another.
Didn't mean to do that to him, but I got more health, so oh well. Woo! That went really poorly, but we did it.
You will serve. I swear allegiance to you. As you wish.
the whole, either him or the guy who I recruited who did the betrayal use a lot of explodey things, which made that not ideal. Okay, I guess Bright Lord is where it's at now. Yeah, none of this stuff is gonna... Yeah, because I have 2 of this set equipped as well, my sword and my thing. So now I get the 2-item bonus from... Oh no, that's the Arcane Rune. Gain Wrath 50% faster, but over range lasts half as long. I don't think I care about that. Okay, so on to this guy, who is a dark assassin, which means I think we can complete some... Who was that guy who showed up? Was that him? One guy ambushed me. He wasn't very good about it because I was off trying to do stealth kills, but oh well. Okay, so a dark assassin, which I think can get me a couple things. Hopefully they're not the same weapon type. Assassin. Nope. The Dark Tribe. And like I said, I don't think I'll be able to do any of these for a while. He's a Marauder Beast Master. Should I deal with him right now? I don't think I care to. This armor does look better than the other armor I was in. Okay, what's his deets? Flees in terror when one of his bodyguards is killed. Unless he's arrow-proof, that's fine. Beast fodder, fear of Margar flies, damage stealth attacks. Yeah, he isn't... Carrier Rider, Assassin, Agile. Measure of Executions, Fireproof, Mini Curse. Okay, so just pin him and kill him a whole bunch and hope that the betrayal goes well.
This war chief is cunning. We must gain more information before we engage him.
I don't know why the geometry at the end of those ropes is so bad.
Curses, bloody heat. I suppose it was the imagination.
Oh, I don't want to have to... Okay, step one. So I want one more ledge domination. No, he's my guy. I don't want to ledge dominate my... Okay, I could. Does dropping those flies do the thing? If I summon a Gorgoroth, that might distract them.
All he did was complain about how weak orcs had become, how bad the grog tasted. No, cannibals! Same deal. You're in my sight. Look, what was that noise?
Oh no, it went right where I want to it not to be.
You should be in a cage. I've got to know.
Bright lords everywhere.
Oh, he's pretty far away. Okay, let's see if I can ledge dominate this guy.
Don't move.
Okay, that gets me the thing. So now I just need to go and defeat Amog the Assassin.
I knew I could cut you down.
What?
Today is your day.
Oh my gosh! I just want to dominate that guy.
But I want you to understand something. I am not your nemesis. I am a highly skilled orc who has been paid a staggering amount to separate your head from your body. I will be your chosen.
Stay and fight for me, because I...
Yes, I have your back.
Yay! Yay, this went really well.
You serve the bright lord.
I will be your chosen. Very good, my lord.
Legitimation. Okay. Which I think that might have just become my best dagger. And it did. That's still not my best cloak. But now I have, I think, one war, one bright lord, one bright lord, one war. Great, we did it, team. Now to get this last treasure guy and then figure out what to do next. Ugh, money. Okay. So we've cleared out his entire ranks. There's just this guy who's hanging about. And this guy's who's around here, but we don't really care about. He doesn't give us any weapon upgrades. So yeah, I think this is going to be this guy, who's a fiery machine commander. Anything that... Yep, he doesn't trigger anything, so I guess bring in my best stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna start making my way to that quest. And he is a Marauder Beastmaster, where either of those, I'm the worst. Or either of those low-level things, Marauders or Beastmasters. Marauder level's 40, doesn't matter. Beastmaster level 20 or higher. So yeah, might as well do this guy. Except for my stealth is really low now. I probably should have swapped over when I was closer to him, but oh well. Okay. Frostproof, Beastproof, arranged by pinning, so don't pin him. Carrier Pack, Beast Slayer. So...
Fight me blade to blade!
And he's burning, so he'll probably be broken in a second.
For the bright lord you will fight! I will conquer for you!
like it when my pets get set on fire. Oh, yeah. That sounded weirdly sexual. And that sounded like a question. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to go to the front to trigger this. I need to upgrade my, assault force first. But first, before I forget, I want to do my items. Because I just did my cloak. Beastmaster, which is 40, which is incredibly possible, but this still isn't my best cloak. Still not enough to upgrade stuff, sure. Do I have any skill points? Don't have any skill points. 2 more and I've completed the ranged tree. Fire Machine Commander, we determined that there wasn't anything that could give me any of that. I think I have some little 40 guys now, so I might as well use them. Okay, so I can find anyone level higher than level 39. Nope, they're all good. I've got some, like, these are some decent people. Okay, so what's the highest? Does this unlock level, like, 55 or something dumb? 45, okay. Archer greater ranges, archers rank Caragors. Archers rain fire. I like archers with Caragors because it gives me also a beast commander. Drake I don't like. Gorgoroth maybe. I like Shelov's Brood because I'm least likely to get in the way. Get rid of archers. I like these guys. And I like these guys to deal with the walls. I can't jump, kill him. This is bull. Oh, I only have 1 arrow. This is my fault, I'm sorry. See, I like this armor more than my previous armor, but it still feels a little flashy. think I have a pretty good army.
So you think you can just go around?
Worst hat. I stand by worst hat.
Sacking forts? Not this one, you scum! This fort will stand for the Dark Lord! You want to come inside and see our workshops? They're filled with swords and spears and axes! They're stocked with hammers and pincers and tongs!
Is he just taking inventory?
Use every last bit of it on you! With your permission, sir.
Just think, once we've taken this fort, you'll never have to hear this endless speechifying again.
Oh, we'll have to hear it plenty. If this game has taught me anything, it's that. There's no one resisting this. What's going on?
Why, master? Adam boy! Keep going to the training grounds.
I have a very good team. I like them a lot.
Your ground! Death to the enemy! Get him! Get him! Die, you!
See, the problem is I don't really want to do anything because it's incredibly likely that I'll just AoE my allies or like hit them accidentally, and so I really don't want to do that.
Don't you move! Get behind him!
Well, I just dodged that accidentally.
All together!
Someone I can dominate for health. There we go. Yay, health. Woo. And this is the part where we sometimes have problems, except for I am actually okay at this now, so I'm not too worried. Admittedly, this game has given me the feeling that I've gotten better at it as I've played, which is always a thing that in action-adventure games I like. Okay, step 1. Remember what he's actually bad against. Terrified of spiders, beast fodder, fear of execution, rage, blah, blah, blah. So be wary of fire. I just said wary. Call reinforcements. Dying command. Last stand. Oh, we're facing the Bright Lord alone. Okay, so step 1. Run up the walls and make sure I'm not dealing with any archers. Okay, so there's a couple over there, so I'll go and dominate them. That was a very slow way of doing it, but I did it. Okay, if I use Elven Rage to dominate a bunch of them, that should help me out. Okay, there, I've dealt with the Oleg High. Okay, I need to run off and get some elf shot. Boop 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 boop. Gotcha.
I serve the bright Lord. You're the boss. Victory is ours! Savor it! Sauron cowers before us! We have taken his fortresses and made them our own! Now, we stand at the very edge of history! Only one conquest remains, and Mordor will be ours!
Woo! Okay, who was the best guy? Sure. Okay, so where does that leave us? So I can do some fight pits. But I think I want to do this mission. And I'm assuming the exclamation mark means that it's a side quest. Oh, that's kill overlords. Oh, well. Okay, so I'm going to do fight pits, but I'll do all the fight pits at the same time because that'll be the session where I'm upgrading all of my guys in order for defense missions. So we've done that for now. This, I think, is the main quest. So I think we want to do this because it's a side quest. Yeah, so we're going to do this guy, and then that might be it for today, because it's already getting a little late. I'm a boring person.
We have conquered the forts of Mordor.
Then it is time to take the fight to Barad-dûr and to Sauron.
Wait, can I go to Barad-dûr? Is this the final mission? This game is horrendous at telling you what the main mission is. It is absolutely horrendous. Okay. There will be no turning back after this. I'm assuming that this is the final mission, which means I guess I want to do the Bruz quest first, which means this is a little off topic. I guess we're gonna go and do this, guys. I didn't think we were going to, but sure. Because that really seems like the last mission. Maybe the exclamation mark marks quest missions. Maybe that's what it marks. Maybe it marks the literal opposite of what I thought. That was embarrassing. Two green square gems. Is it my birthday? It isn't. It just super isn't. Okay, just in case I run across them, is there anything that's like still waiting for low level guys? Those are level 40. This one land for level 55. Marksman is level 20, so if I can find a marksman that's level 20, that's still potentially a solid idea. Didn't mean to run to that guy.
Scoff.
Oh my god, he's not even worth it.
Italian! Ratbag needs your help! I've lost Ranger.
How do you lose an Olog?
He was taken. I found this messenger by his food bowl.
Isn't there an expression about killing the messenger?
Yeah, always kill the messenger.
That actually explains a lot. So what did he have to say?
He said, if you ever want to see your pet again, bring the Shrap-eaten grave walker.
Don't do that.
Oh, sorry.
You realize this is a trap?
Of course. But you owe me. And you owe Ranger. After all, we got rid of Bruz for you.
Not exactly how I remember it.
Well, we could quibble over details all day, but the fact is, we're your boys. What will the other orcs think if you don't stand up for one of your own?
He's right. Orcs follow strength. If we allow our soldiers to be attacked without retribution, it will be seen as weakness.
You may have a point.
I do? I mean, yeah, I do. Now, come on. Let's go get Ranger.
Ranger danger. Have I not made that joke before?
Look at us, working together, just like the old days.
This isn't even... It's literally just reached that point.
Give us away. Just like the old days.
Not all that screaming. I like torture as much as the next orc. The things I heard last night just fall apart.
There he is, the glorious bride lord. Only that little sniveling crap I would manage to get you here.
Bruz! I'll show you, snivel. What have you done with Ranger?
Shut your trap. This is between me and the grave.
Come down here. We'll end this.
Nah, this is just the beginning. First, it has to hurt. Then, if one of my boys kills you or that sniveling rat, so much the better.
Ooh, dire characters.
That's when the real fun starts, doesn't it?
Are they literally gonna start me in a fight in the middle of 4?
Why can't we all?
Okay, step 1, set things on fire. Step 2, who's the archer? That fire did a lot more than I thought it was going to.
Bruz! Come back here, you rotten piece of schmuck!
He's gone. But we'll see him again.
Better, because I'm not done with him.
Listen to me. We will find Ranger. We'll take care of Bruz once and for all.
I'm not just gonna sit on my ass and wait. I will scour every inch of Mordor until I find him. And when I do, you will be the first to know.
Fair enough.
It's actually cute.
This is just the beginning. The more power we gain, the more others will seek to challenge it.
Then we'll kill them.
No, he must be made an example of, or others will rise to take his place.
Then we'll kill them as well.
Why kill countless challengers when you can stop it all by breaking one?
Because we are here to win a war. And not play your politics.
In Mordor, they are one and the same.
They really are. But what I was saying was that it's cute that Ratbag actually seems to care about this guy.
The longer Bruz survives, the more orcs will rally to his cause.
Popping off heads is hardly a cause. But you're right. We need to deal with them.
Those guys aren't even worth it. Okay, I guess we're doing this quest line today too. I didn't think we were going to, but I didn't realize that the other quest line was literally apparently finishing the game. So that guy's mask was cool on the left. Pretty much nothing matters except for treasure guys at this point. Because apparently the fight pits... Nope, didn't want to do that. Apparently the fight pits are the fastest way to either kill off your low-level guys and get high-level guys, or train up your high-level guys. So even these side missions aren't really... Even like the side missions for leveling up your guys aren't particularly useful apparently. Oh no, people are poisoned.
Ranger, we have to act quickly. Follow me.
Let me guess. You received another message from Bruz.
Aye, and you're not gonna like what he had to say. Bruz snatched up some of your boys and poisoned them. He wants you to know that if you don't move fast, they'll die.
He needs to be stopped.
Well, you sort this mess out. I'll get back to trekking Bruz. Ratbag and Ranger will make quite a team.
Ratbag
You're
is...
ignoring me, aren't you? Is it because I said Ratbag first? How about the Gravewalker and Ratbag? Better?
1, this is obviously a trap. 2,
Okay, this is the place. You go do your thing, and I'll go do my equally important and heroic thing.
I've been expecting you. Bruz wants me to make you and your boys suffer. He didn't have to ask twice.
This gets me our arrows back. That's a waste of arrows, but whatever. It's the quest.
We taking a break then? Good idea. I knew you wouldn't leave your best orc behind.
Bruz was a legend before he met you. Undefeated in battle. You took that away from him. Stay put! That'll leave him out. Die, man! Take the rock!
I did it for the treasure.
You're gonna lose everything you've worked so hard to build. Bruz will tear it down.
You're saying a lot of things and I super don't care.
You will
Is there any... Oh, there's a bunch of people left.
You came for me.
Are you having fun? Bruz wanted me to keep you and your foolish followers entertained.
You're acting like... He's acting like he's making this hard and he super isn't.
Bruz is gonna take his time with you. He's gonna make you regret you ever crossed him. I can't cut anyone while I'm tied up. Anyone while I'm tied up.
You stop her!
I need some arrows.
I spotted him. Oh, I'll tear out so many insides now that I'm free.
Oh, he's up there. Cool.
Ranger! No!
Ooh, he's a marksman!
Fail, Bruz.
Oh no, Poisonous Warminder Beastmaster. Oh, you're the worst. Quickly. Checking if any of these. Marksman, Destroyer. And all these are going to be level 40 or higher.
You're being naughty. I want blood. Break the... You
my gosh. Oh, this was so dumb.
Don't let him catch his
Ugh. Just dominate the right guy.
Tell me who needs gutting.
Off I go.
I think I've had enough of Bruz and his antics.
You know what must be done. Death will not suffice. Make an example of him so that he will serve as a warning to all who would follow his lead. Narug.
I guess I should have seen it coming, because if there's a skill that is only unlocked after all the Bruz missions, then it's not going to be the end of the game now, is it? That's it. I don't think I assumed it was like going to be the end of the game. I assumed it was just going to be the missions that led to the end of the game. I didn't want to go down that far.
Come here and try to murder all of the orcs. Maybe you have a problem with one orc, maybe 100, but all of us? Maybe the problem is with you.
I like him. Probably need a Shadow Strike there, but oh well. Okay, what's next Bruz quest? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's gonna be 9 of these quests, so I'll just do these 2 more, I guess, and then we'll be done for the night. That sounds about right, and then we'll accidentally have completed the Bruz quests, which I wasn't intending to do, which means next time might be doing all the fight pit stuff. Sure, run away.
Ranger! I mean, Grey Walker. Should that be Bright Lord? How many names do you have? Never mind. I saw Ranger. My Ranger.
You sure you saw him?
With my own eyes. I'd have gone into the cave and saved him myself, but he's probably very heavily guarded.
If you found him, then it means Bruz wanted you to. It's another trap.
You don't think much of me, do you?
See, I have this love-hate relationship with Ratbag, where I don't hate him and I don't like him, but I feel like the game wants me to find him funnier than he is.
Oi! What's wrong? You've got an army to raise and a war to win. But here you are wasting time trying to rescue a brainless schmuck. Well, you had better be quick, because a pack of my categories woke up in a foul mood this morning, so I decided to cut them loose. They haven't eaten in days.
Well, that's just poor pet ownership.
I'll stay out here in case Bruz doubles back.
You should know that I've been a little rough with him. I figure at this point, the pain of those categories tearing him apart will be a relief.
That's definitely not Ranger.
Of course it's not Ranger. Did you really think I was done toying with you? Not even close. Run!
Fear my rolls! Rolls for days! Don't see why I should stop rolling now! Roll! Roll! Okay, this is why I should stop rolling. Bye! Roll! Roll!
Was it a trap? I saw Bruz double back, and then I heard a bunch of explosions, and then you killed a bunch of... Oh, right. It was a trap. But no worries, I saw where he went. I'll track him down.
We did it, team.
This was a waste of time.
Not if Ratbag manages to track down Bruz. Once that happens, we'll end this.
See, I feel like the whole curse joke, well, I feel like Pharaoh Berserk, I don't think that does anything. I feel like my Elven Rage meter, whatever it's called, Fury, didn't used to deplete to 0 before between combats, and so I feel like it was just constantly full. I might be imagining this. It's very possible that I'm imagining this, but I feel like that's how it was. And so I feel like that's why it felt like it changed. Anyway, I'm not there currently, right? So I heard that like the end part of the game, which was kind of optional, was Act 4, and so I assumed that there was going to be a longer Act 3. But if this is like the end, I guess. I guess that, like, the final conflict is just Act 3. Okay. First of all, left number quests. Am I Minas Morgul right now? No, I'm not. And this isn't Nurnin either. Yeah, so there's no point in jumping on that guy.
Ranger! I found Ranger! And I found Bruz!
This all feels very familiar. Will this Ranger explode like the last one?
No, Ratbag is sure this time. While you was off racing into a trap, good job, by the way, I tracked down Bruz. The ugly schrock never saw me. He's got my Ranger, the real one.
I'll handle this, just keep out of sight. I don't want any more surprises.
Ooh, a red gem, bye! Please don't tell me I'm leaving the quest area. Yes, thank you for not telling me I'm leaving the quest area.
Splendid. Do it your way. No faffing about.
Yep, I love how I have the most perfect life gems when those are literally the least ones I use. That's at an end of game, I'll both my sword and bows will be able to have life steal.
Bruz doesn't expect us. We should strike now.
First, we save Ranger.
Ranger is expendable. Our priority should be making an example of Bruz.
Oh, without raising the alarm.
But we have to make sure Ranger is safe.
He saw too much.
Whatever was sneaking about.
Is there like, how am I supposed to sneak through this? Like, there's a lot of guys.
I don't think I've ever heard an old cry out so much. When it comes to me,
Am I supposed to be able to take a different route?
I think he's obsessed with the Grey Walker. I've heard him mumbling away to himself.
Okay, I guess killing this guy over here is the best way to do it.
I'm starting to wonder, why do we stay with Bruz? Did you see what he did to Orthoc? Okay, let's try again. 3, 6, 9. Very good. Let's try it. I don't care what's out there. I will fight a
Okay, so it's not without being it's not without being detected, it's without raising the alarm. That makes more sense. Because like, that wasn't designed as a stealth level. It just wasn't.
Somebody sneaking around.
How much longer do you think Bruz will be able to toy with the Grey Walker?
Oh wait, he's the guy who I want to protect. I don't want to kill him. Okay, is there no one back here? Okay, I guess that's the point. The shading on this just got really bad. My monitor is known for not being great at that type of coloration.
It's all right.
But that was the first shot that made it very clear to me.
Easy. Easy.
Ratbag kunshi kia truat uuna kisash. Mauskulanuk.
Can you walk?
Habsnan trupat. Bruz rakban. Rakarnan.
He's nice.
I'll take that as a yes.
I need to switch on my monitor. There was some recommended settings to improve the what's it called? The color banding.
Kumyagish kurik hukumnash.
I take it you're ready to end this. That makes two of us.
Where's the... There's the arrows. I like how Ranger and Ratbag both have ours.
An example all of Mordor will remember.
Mumu praktik. Mishu baktu musinash. Oh, Zubna.
Interesting animation.
What the bloody blazes are you doing here? And who said you could let Ranger out of his cage?
Warmonger tank. Okay. Sorry for slowing this down. And I don't think any of this is.
The two of us are going to teach you a lesson.
I'd like to see you try. No mercy. Hit him again. Don't hurt. Enough. Kill me. Just end it.
No.
Ranger! Come here, you big glob, you! It's good to see you too.
Padnak, Yambers Nusaida, Bustan Karikan.
It's almost like he's talking. Thank you, Ranger. Gravewalk. No. Thank you, Bright Lord. We are even.
I don't want the fort. I don't want the fort. I never wanted the fort.
Is that Bruz? You broke him. I'd rather die than live like that.
That's the point.
Come on, Ranger. Let's get out of here. She's giving me the creeps.
Ooh.
You're a cruel one, Gravewalker.
Now every orc in Mordor will think twice before challenging us.
All right, and now we're level 45, 44, 5, 46. Okay, so that completes the Predator tree, and this will complete the Ranged tree. Three trees down. It's not even really a tree. 3 trees down and 3 more to go. Something happened to level 45. What happened to level 45? Something happened at level 45, and I can't remember what. Something happened at level 45 and I cannot remember what. Oh well. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for today, but let's do a quick rundown of how our quest log looks. Okay, so all this stuff is done. We have all these conquer missions done. I think the last act is extra defense missions. There's the fight pits we need to do, but everything else is actually complete. Yeah, so it looks like next time we're probably going to be doing these fight pits to finish off the fight pits in order to level up our guys and increase our defense scores. And then maybe finish the game. I'm not sure what the end sequence will be. Yeah, I'm not sure what the end sequence will be. Yeah. It feels like there's something more I should do, but I don't think there is. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. It's been lovely having you. I might find some time this weekend, but again, the next session will probably be next Monday night, barring anything else. But yeah, thank you for joining me. And for now, this is Arceus signing off. Have a good night, guys.